What's up? What's up? What's up? Ooh, this thing is so dark. This lipstick is so dark. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday to you all. Happy Tuesday. Let's see. What's up, Tracy? Hey, Abby. What's up? Hey, Belize. What's up, Cams? Hey, Creative Diva. Hey, Yogi. How you doing, boo? I haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, Anton. Hey, Bilo. What's up? Hey, Shanta. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Give me a quick second, please. I gotta. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to listen to something real quick. All right. Hey, Mug Chip. Hey, boo. How are you? How are you? Red Lipstick Club podcast. Yes, I'm a little maroon today. Hey, Joshua. Hey, L Love. What's up? Michelle, how you doing? So first and foremost, thank you everybody for being here. We're going to get this party started. Thank you to all my new subscribers. If you are new, come on down to the front and catch a seat, honey. We have a good time, okay? We're going to have a good time. You liked it upon entering for the Darby's mess, child. We're going to get into it. Hey, movie man, what's up? Thank you. Yes, this is my lipstick of the week. I guess I'll start doing lipstick of the week. This is my lipstick this week. This is Juvia's Place. This is from their Berries gloss collection. This is from their Berries collection. This is a gloss, and I believe this is maroon. This is called Maroon. Yes. What's up, Nap Queen? Hey, Marilyn. How you guys doing? Come on in. Come on in. Oh, hey, Edith. New Jones. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, if you're a new member, welcome to the membership. I think I had 2 new members join. They added a new thing to our analytics. So when I look at my analytics, I can see my membership numbers. And so I had two new members. So I don't know if it was somebody just renewing their membership or if it's a new member. But either way, thank you guys for being here. Oh, this is my free-ish shirt since 1865. Yeah, I love this shirt. This is actually one of my favorite t-shirts. Thank you. Hey, Miss Bay Thing. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. So, let's get into the things. Now, I guess let's talk about, okay, we don't really have a stuff we didn't ask for category today, per se. Actually, Tracy sent me something that I guess it could be a stuff we didn't ask for. She sent it to me a few days ago. But let me see. Let me scroll back up. Not Robin. Tracy Chappelle is one of my showrunners, honey, because she be sending me stories all the time. Sometimes I've already seen them. Sometimes I haven't seen them, y'all. So shouts out to Tracy Chappelle, honey. Let me see. She sent me something a couple of days ago. Hold on. Okay. I guess I'll ask y'all if this is something we asked for. Okay. We'll put this under the stuff we didn't ask for category. And y'all tell me, if you're new here, we have a segment. It's called Shit We Did Not Ask For. And if you're a member, you have the emojis. So you have the stuff we didn't ask for emoji. You can drop that in the chat. We have the yes and we have the no, and then we have the hell no. Okay. So let me ask y'all if this is something that we asked for. So this was a couple of days ago that Tracy sent me this. Nestle Toll House is set to debut stuffed cookie dough this summer. That's what it looks like. Stuffed cookie dough. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not quite sure I understand how this works. Because haven't they already had these types of cookies where the stuff melts as you cook it and it's... Well, okay, stuffed with what? So this one says jumbo cookies, and this one looks like it's stuffed with caramel. It says double chocolate cookie with salted caramel filling. So this one is stuffed with caramel. And then I have this one. This is a jumbo cookie, and it is stuffed with fudge. They're jumbo cookies. So instead of this, there's like 4 jumbo cookies, and they're stuffed with I don't know. Bab said they can stuff it somewhere else. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, Belize said that. My bad. I should have known that was Belize. They cookies ain't good. Why? I thought you said Netflix, not Nestle. Listen. I mean, it's a no for me because I don't do all that chocolate and caramels. It's too sweet. If it's too much for me, I can't. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. I was about to say, Lord, now the bacon stuff. Right. Now, I thought they was right. When I first saw it, I said, Lord, what they stuffing these cookies with? But it seems like that's just kind of what we already had, right? I don't know. Right, Believe. So they took what's on top and they just put it inside. Yeah, it sounds way too sweet. You definitely gonna have to cut this with something. Like, it is way too sweet for me. Yeah. This sounds like something for people who, after they got done smoking some weed. Like, this sounds like a good idea when you high. Or kids who don't know no better and they don't have to worry about their teeth falling out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a no for me. I feel like I had diabetes. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is diabetes. Diabetes waiting to happen. Okay. So that is our shit we did not ask for today. But I kind of have a second. This isn't about stuff we didn't ask for, but it's about, are we excited about this? So, it was announced that Arsenio Hall's show will temporarily be coming back to Netflix. So let me read you this. It says, looks like the Arsenio Hall show is returning to late night format, however, for a limited time only. The 66-year, why do I always gotta tell people age? The 66-year-old comedian actor once hosted the Arsenio Hall show is bringing it back for a 4-night run during the Netflix Is a Joke Festival. Arsenio Hall will host Arsenio Live at the streaming giant's comedy mega event. Netflix Is a Joke Fest at the Hollywood Roosevelt Theater in Los Angeles. So here's the thing. I'm here for it because I grew up on Arsenio Hall. Like, I remember that it went down on Arsenio Hall show. Like, if you didn't watch Arsenio Hall, you missed out on all of the, like me and my friends would sit at the lunch table and talk about what happened on Arsenio Hall the night before. If you didn't see Arsenio Hall, this was before DVR. I mean, DVRs. You could tape it on a VHS tape, but the problem is you had to go to school the next day. So if you didn't watch it, you missed it. Now, it's only for a 4-day run, so let's be clear. It's really not giving me a lot. It's really not going to give me a lot. I'll be interested to see if they're going to stream it. Like, are we going to get it? Are they going to stream it to us? I'm more excited about the read, but the read sells out so damn fast. I kind of don't care at all, but I don't want to be me. Well, no, if you don't care. He done tried to come back. He's dry as hell now. He was the ish back then. He was. Well, I think he was corny then, but he was funny corny. And again, remember, he got... The other problem, too, is I think some things don't have the impact that they used to have because we've moved to a different space. Hey, Lace Coca, how you doing? Why all these celebs going to Netflix? Netflix is going to become Holly weird. Shit, Netflix is offering them the money, honey. But remember, back then in the 90s, the Late Night with David Letterman's, the Jay Leno show, or Johnny Carson before Jay Leno, they weren't giving the widespread opportunity to the hip hop culture. Like they would have a Denzel Washington. I'm gonna just use him as an example. They would have a Denzel Washington on. They wouldn't necessarily have Malik Yoba from New York Undercover on. We wanted to see Malik Yoba from New York Undercover, right? They would have, Late Night with David Letterman or a Jay Leno. They would have a Luther Vandross on, but they wouldn't have a Poor Righteous Teachers. We wanted to hear Poor Righteous Teachers. Now, these shows are so inclusive. I mean, The Roots is damn Jimmy Kimmel's backup. I mean, not Jimmy Kimmel. The other dude, his backup band. Like, The Roots are his backup band. Remember when Arsenio Hall's band was all black and he had a female drummer, Tracy Lynn. Oh, I remember her because I used to love her. She had an album and everything. I bought her album and everything. So I think, unfortunately, I hate to say it, Arsenio Hall was always sort of corny, but he was the shit because of what he offered. Because he offered a platform. Hey, what's up, D? Hey, boo, happy birthday! Right, the musical performances, the people who he interviewed. Remember he had the people on there that wouldn't be invited to these other shows. And if they were invited, and then he had the people who wouldn't always go on those other shows. Like, remember when he had Michael Jackson? Remember when he had Prince? Remember Eddie Murphy was his best friend. Remember he had Eddie Murphy. Like, so he was that cornerstone of black culture during a time. Hey, Auntie Trish, how you doing? He was the cornerstone of black culture at a time when it was exploding. Hip hop was exploding. Black TV, black movies, like it was all exploding. We had the Boomerangs and the Love Jones and the, Above the Rim and Love and Basketball. Like we had the explosion, Brothers, and we had the explosion of black culture. We had the music. Not just hip hop, but even moving into pop and R&B. Like we had all of that going on at the time, and he was the place. He was the meeting place. So when he tried to bring the show back, it didn't work. It didn't work the second time for at least where I sat. One, because a lot of us were banking on the nostalgia, but forgetting that what made Arsenio, it was almost like Genie. It was almost like it's a time capsule. What made it special was that time period. When we look back on 80s, 90s in black culture, like it is just, I mean, it was a moment, right? It was really a moment that I don't think we acknowledge enough, respect enough, believe enough. Y'all, everybody wish my nephew a happy birthday, please. It's me D's birthday this week. Y'all give him a happy birthday for me, please, please. Thank you. Yes, like Bel Air. You thought Arsenio Hall was handsome. Now, I don't mean no harm, but I ain't never thought Arsenio Hall was handsome. You got to go, Abby. Okay, thanks, boo. Yeah, it's almost like he would have had to figure out something different with the comeback. So I'm here for the nostalgia of a 4-night run. And I'm even here for them streaming those 4 episodes because I'm sure he's going to have the who's who. But Arsenio Hall was always corny. Like, I don't mean no harm, but he was always corny. But it was never about him so much as what he provided, the opportunity that he gave. Because remember, they tried to give Keenan Ivory Wayans a show. Who else did they give Black a show? They gave Keenan Ivory Wayans a late night show. Magic Johnson got a late night show, and somebody else. And all of those shows were because they were trying to basically go against Arsenio Hall and take take away that, because Arsenio Hall was killing them. And also remember, Arsenio Hall's time slot was from 11 to 12 instead of 11:30 to 12:30, and that was a difference too, because remember the Johnny Carson, the Jay Leno's, the David Letterman's, they had to wait until after the 11 o'clock news. So he had a half an hour on them. Sinbad, thank you, Sinbad. Well, Monique's show came later, but yeah, Monique's show came after Arsenio Hall was gone. I'm saying these people were a direct competition at the time. He was giving Sexual Chocolate and Coming to America, child. Not for me, you won't. Yeah, so and the reason why those shows didn't work is because all of them were gearing towards the same audience. He had a monopoly at that point. Like, everybody went to Arsenio Hall to see the black people. It's kind of like BET. In that moment, it worked because remember, back then MTV wasn't playing black music. They weren't playing black radio. They weren't playing hip hop. They weren't playing rap. So BET comes along and BET plays videos that you can't see on MTV. And so they stole that audience. So if you knew it was a black song coming out, you knew where to go. You knew to go to BET first. Well, Video Jukebox, but you had to pay for that, child. Yeah, that's a lie. What's a lie, Shawnee? That scene when he was in the hot tub. Child. Well, Michael Jackson was the first black artist that video they played on MTV. He was the first one, right? Wasn't it Michael Jackson? And then the first rap video they played was Run DMC Walk This Way. And I'm sure that had a lot to do with the fact that it was a crossover hit. Music Jukebox, but you had to pay for them, child. I'm talking about where you could go for free. But you're right, Music Jukebox had all the black shows. They had all the black shows. I mean, videos. They had all the black videos down. BET wasn't even on regular cable here until 1991. For real? It was always a part of our basic cable. Yeah, New York Undercover, at the end of New York Undercover was where you saw all the music. You know, New York Undercover is playing on reruns now on BET. Now, I heard they were supposed to be trying to reboot New York Undercover. If they're not going to bring back Torres from, I believe the Torres, they're going to have to say that Torres went into a witness protection program and bring him back or something, child. MTV played black music. In the beginning, they didn't know, Cali girl. When MTV first started, MTV did not play black music. They did not at first. They did not play black music at first. Right. Shoot, BET or MTV don't want to play music no more. They all just play TV shows now. Yeah, Torres was in the bad video. Yeah, but Torres was a trained dancer, and then he hurt himself. I think they say he said he tore his something, and that's when he kind of really went into acting. Arsenio Hall. Yeah, everybody was on Arsenio Hall. Yeah, MTV did not want to play black music. Like I said, I'm almost certain that the first black artist that they played was Michael Jackson. And remember, you guys, Michael Jackson being played on MTV, it took him to another level. We look back on Michael Jackson as always being the pinnacle. He wasn't always at the pinnacle. The Thriller album is what put him on the pinnacle. And I think Thriller was the first video. I think it was Thriller. I'm almost certain it was Michael Jackson, but I think it was Thriller. Yeah, he was in Fame as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, MTV did not play black music at first. Not at all. Not at all. Billie Jean. Thank you, Cali girl. It was Billie Jean. Yeah, Torres was in Fame. Mm-hmm. He sure was. You think what was Prince? No, I know it was Michael Jackson. I just couldn't remember the video. It was Billie Jean. No, I know for a fact it was Michael Jackson. I just couldn't remember which song. It was Billie Jean off the Thriller album. Yeah. Right, that's why I know all the. Yeah, I used to. Now listen, I like all kinds of music, and I love my 80s rock, my 80s pop music. Listen. I grew up on all of that. Right, yeah, they called him the king of pop. Yeah, they always put Michael Jackson in that pop category. They put they put Janet in pop. They put Whitney in pop. You know, that made them feel better, I guess. Hey Willie, how you doing? Thank you. Hey Leo, this is Maroon. This is Juvia's Place from their Berries collection, and this is Maroon. This is Maroon, darling. There is a video of so KFS. He did do a video for Rock With You, but Rock With You was not played on MTV first. It probably eventually was played on MTV, but the first black person to be the video to be played on MTV was Michael Jackson, and it was Billie Jean. Hey Amber, how you doing? Yeah, it was originally. Remember when we did the documentary, when I reviewed the Rick James documentary? That was one of the things that came up, was that MTV would not play Rick James's music, and that was like a big thing that he fought for, and they would not, even after, because remember, Rick James was big long before, well, not long before, but Rick James was big before, you know, and they were trying to get Rick James music on there before Michael Jackson, and they wouldn't do it. And even after they started playing black music, they would not play Rick James, because by that time he had pissed all of them off, child. No, G. Prince's album might have come off first, but he was not on MTV first. He wasn't. It was Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. That I know. I know Michael Jackson was the first black artist to be played on MTV. That I know. And I couldn't remember the video, but everybody's telling me it was Billie Jean, and that's Billie Jean. Now, Prince's album might have come out before Michael Jackson's album. That I'm gonna go with you on that one. But he wasn't played on on MTV first, not MTV. Yeah, Lionel Richie was safe. Oh, they love Lionel Richie, child. Let me see. Before Billie Jean, MTV did not air videos by black artists because they were not perceived as rock. Right. That's exactly. I don't see it for reboot since they tried it with Hillary on Bel Air. Child. I didn't think I was gonna like the Bel Air, but I like it. I do. I like the Bel Air reboot. I'm here for it. Let me tell you something. I like the way they did it. I like the way they did it as a drama. Now I know some people aren't happy with what they did with the characters and stuff like that, but I like how they turned it into a drama. And I think we talked about this before, that some of the other shows, like some of our other black shows, if they decided to reboot them, I would be here for a reboot as a drama. Like, you know, can you imagine Living Single as a drama? I would be here for it. I would be here for Living Single as a drama. You got these 4 up and coming, you know, black, you know, they kind of already did it when they did, what was it, Run the World over on the Stars Network. That was sort of like a drama version. In Harlem. Okay, so throw that out. No, throw that out. What was the other show we said, y'all? What was the other show that I said I would be here for them turning it into a drama, a sitcom from the 90s that I said I would be here for them turning into a drama? What was it, y'all? We said it because we both said it was a good idea. Michael was first, then Prince, then Run DMC. Yeah, I know. I knew Run DMC was the first. I knew Run DMC was the first rap song. Did I say A Different World? I don't know, but we kind of got A Different World with Grownish, I guess. It was another show. What was it? Damn it. I don't remember now. But it was another one that I said if they rebooted it as like a drama, I would be here for. I can't remember what it was now. Family Matters. I didn't like the whole concept of Family Matters. I didn't like the fact that Laura didn't have no play for Steve until he was Stefan. I ain't like that. I ain't like that whole Steve Stefan thing. Grownish is a comedy. I would be here for A Different World. Was it A Different World that I said? I don't know. But anyway, I like the way they turned it into a drama. I remember when David Bowie asked MTV what's their problem about not playing black music. It makes the channel dry. Ooh, I love David Bowie. Did you see when Vi, Will's original mom, and the second vid popped up. Yeah, I did. I talked about it on my reviews. I was like, yes, I was here for it. The family matters would work, especially if it was centered around the mother like it was supposed to be. Steve Urkel came and hijacked that whole show, child. You can see Steve as a drug dealer. See, this is how we be getting off topic. Now you done got Steve Urkel a drug dealer. Lord. A Different World would be a good drama if you started the new season from season 2. You would include Denise, but have her flip-flopping all over the world. Child. I don't know about Denise, child. Am I going to review the new Marilyn Monroe documentary on Netflix? I'm not going to say no, but I'm going to say this. So, I have always been the type of person that when I get interested in something, I sort of get obsessed with it. And I read everything on it, and I read books, and I watch documentaries, and I watch TV shows, and yada, 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 right? I did so much on Marilyn Monroe when I was younger because I was just obsessed with Marilyn Monroe. I'm not going to say no. I think that's what it was, Leo Brown. I think it was Good Times. No. It was the Jeffersons. It was the Jeffersons. Remember, I think it was the Jeffersons, y'all. I said the Jeffersons would be a good drama if you take that whole concept of George Jefferson, entrepreneur, moving on up, buying a penthouse in this exclusive building and, the rich part of New York, dealing with, even in today's time, you could take the story of the Jeffersons and put it in today's time. Yep, it was the Jeffersons, y'all. It was the Jeffersons because I said, even with, like Lionel was all, power to the people and stuff, you could have him Black Lives Matter. You could still have the interracial couple dealing with, because listen, the sad thing is that it's 30, 40 years later and it's the same shit, right? But you could have him moving into this upscale elite. You don't even have to do it as an apartment building if you don't want to. You could do it as a neighborhood, a gated community. But I would be here for New York. I would be here for doing it in New York. I'm a huge Marilyn fan, especially her friendship with Dorothy Jan. Yes. So I may do it, Joshua. I'm not gonna say no. I didn't know about it though. I have to look it up. Not only the first line though. Y'all are terrible. Local cable didn't come to your area until 1986. Okay. I don't know when we got cable. It was in the 80s though. I don't remember when it was though. Yeah, I take that back. Not Good Times. Lord, no, not Good Times. Somebody would be dying at the end of every episode. Lord, no. Ooh, no, no. Mm-mm. Our Father, the Netflix documentary about the fertility doctor who used his baby batter to create. You know what? I saw something coming called Our Father. I didn't know what it was about. Yeah, I don't want to see that. The Jeffersons would be great. Yeah, I think it was the Jeffersons. Yep, it was the Jeffersons, y'all. And I could see them rebooting the Jeffersons as a drama. I would be here for that. Because if you take away some of the buffoonery of the Jeffersons and you just look at the social issues, think about all of the social. Remember, the Jeffersons was one of the first. I'm not gonna say it was the first because I can't say for a fact, but the Jeffersons was one of the first shows that dealt with like a trans storyline where it wasn't a caricature. Remember, George's army buddy showed up and had transitioned and was a woman, and he had to deal with that. And then you remember the episode about the Ku Klux Klan. Then of course, you had the story of the gangs trying to, shake down, his store, and how he was going to close the store that was in Harlem and keep the store open in the white neighborhood because they kept robbing him, and how they had to convince him to keep his store open in the black neighborhood. There was some really good social storylines on the Jeffersons. What about Different Strokes? If they redid Different Strokes, and I hate to say this, El Teddy, I see you in the chat. Don't cuss me out when I say this. If they redid Different Strokes as a drama, they would make it a gay couple, right? You know they would make it a gay couple that adopted 2 little black boys. Y'all know that's what they would do, right? Y'all know that. I don't know about the different strokes. I mean, I guess you could. You definitely could make it a drama, though. You could definitely make it a drama. Jefferson's as a drama would be so good. Change the interracial couple to a gay couple and the maid to a white lady. Oh. But I think we could have both. I would make Mr. Bentley gay. Because who ever believed that Mr. Bentley was really a ladies' man that had all these women like falling all over themselves? Let's be clear. None of us believed that. Did any of us? Put a 1 in the chat if you really believe that Mr. Bentley really had the women running after him. Put that in the chat if y'all really believe that Mr. Bentley put it. So I feel like Mr. Bentley would be the gay one. We could still have the interracial couple, but Mr. Bentley would have to been. I'm sorry, Mr. Bentley was sister. Oh, Miss Toby. Oh, Miss Toby. I could see that. Hell, the man was gay anyway. Right. He was. Oh, so it was Archie Bunker. Thank you, Philly Jean. And I am not surprised because, you know, Archie Bunker broke a lot of color lines, a lot of racial color lines. Like, the sad thing is, for as impactful of a show as Archie Bunker was, it would never make it on TV today. It would never, ever make it on TV today. And that's the sad thing. Mr. Billy, no, he used to be at the balls. Okay, Novelty Expressions is saying that Rock With You was the first video they played on. I always thought it was Billie Jean, y'all. Bentley had coins. I believe the women wanted. I believe the women was his front. I believe the women was who he took to all the embassy parties because he had to maintain, you know, a certain appearance. Hey, what's up, Auntie Natalia? How you doing, boo? I believe he had to maintain appearances. Okay, Novelty Expression said it was not Billie Jean. I always thought it was Billie Jean. Maude would be good. Now, I don't think Maude would be... I think Maude is fine the way it is as a comedy. I don't know about making it a drama. Because I feel like if you made it a drama, it would turn into pretty much every TV show we've already had. It's Rock With You. You only knew that because it was an MTV documentary the other day. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, it was Michael Jackson. We can agree it was Michael Jackson. Yes, yo, you bring back Heat of the Night. Listen, the sad thing is, as much as I love Heat of the Night, y'all know I love me some Heat of the Night. Y'all know that's my show. As much as I love In the Heat of the Night, the sad thing is, it too would not survive a reboot because a lot of what they got away with, they can't get away with now. I mean, hell, look at Bubba. They can't get away with Bubba. They can't get away with every storyline that dealt with a black person. They lived in the bottoms. Like the only people that didn't live in the bottoms was Virgil and his family, and the councilwoman that was dating the chief. Everybody else lived in the bottoms. They wouldn't get away. We couldn't get away with a reboot of The Heat of the Night. I'm sorry, we couldn't. El Teddy, shut your mouth. Folks would be it wouldn't happen. Not an erotic love story. Designing women as a drama? I don't know, as a drama. Again, for the exception of the delivery guy, I feel like we've already seen it as a drama. Like, I feel like we've already seen the white woman that owns her own business and deals with the ups and downs. Like, I feel like we've seen it. Now, could we turn Designing Women into a black show? Sure. I'd be here for that. All right, y'all. We just spent 40 minutes on the first story. I can't be here with y'all all night tonight. Okay, let's get into the rest of these stories. Okay, that was just, we didn't even get into nothing deep. Stevie J's attorneys have fired him Then let me say this again. I am nobody's attorney. I didn't go to nobody's law school. But generally speaking, when an attorney drops a client in the middle of a case, it's usually, generally speaking, one of two things. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, El Teddy. One of two things. One, either he is being a total asshole and he is not cooperating at all and he is making their lives totally miserable, or two, he ain't got no money. Either one, he is absolutely positively not cooperating at all, or two, he ain't got no money. He can't pay him. That's it. Generally speaking, an attorney does not drop a client in the middle of a case, especially a divorce. And let's be clear. I don't know what kind of money Faith is sitting on. Y'all know I don't try to be in people's pockets like that. But I don't think we fighting over hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I think Faith living all right. I think Faith is comfortable. I think she living all right. Because remember, Faith is a songwriter. And, I don't know if she owns any of her, any of the rights to the music she wrote while she was with Bad Boy. Because we know how Diddy, was running things down to the Bad Boy. But Faith, she makes money off of like her writing credits. Stevie has also written a lot of songs, but we also know Stevie signed a lot of bad contracts and he owe a lot of people money. So even though he's got writing credits and stuff like that, I don't think he makes the kind of money that he need to be making, child. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that, child. Because they were still legally married when Biggie died. So yeah, I think Faith is all right. I mean, again, I'm not saying she's a multi-billionaire, but I think she's comfortable. And she said once her son was diagnosed with autism, she stopped performing so she could stay at home and take care of her son and focus on what her son needed. So I think financially, Faith is good. Stevie is the one we know is broke as hell, child. You like the Black Steel Magnolias, Miss Honey? Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Steel Magnolias is one of my favorite movies, and I was so mad at that remake. Oh my god. Like, I literally have only watched it once because I could only sit through it one time. I was like, you will not. So we'll keep our eye on that one, child. Yeah, her youngest son was diagnosed with autism. And when she was on The Masked Singer, that was the first time that she had performed in a long time. So if Faith is clean, she'll be all right. I think Faith is clean. I think, again, don't quote me on that, but I think Faith is clean right now, y'all. I think Faith is clean right now. Stevie broke. Child, he broke. Now, we know he broke now. All right. Well, the story that has been out and about, y'all. Oh shoot. This young man. What's his name? Kaalan Walker, I think his name is. Kaalan Walker was convicted of, let me get to the story, was convicted of 7 counts of sexual assault, or 6 counts. Here it is right here. Actor Kaalan Walker found guilty of the R word, 6 victims, and faces 100 years to life in prison. Superfly actor Kaalan Walker was found guilty on Monday of what I just said, but was sexually assaulting another woman, but he was acquitted of an additional 3 charges, according to the Wrap. The 27-year-old actor and rapper is now facing 100 years to life in prison, but of course they're going to file an appeal. They have a right to do that. He played Juju in Superfly and was accused back in 2021 by over 30 young women who allege he used his fame and relationships to prey on them. The accusers say that he often name-dropped Canadian rapper Drake, claiming to know him and that he can introduce them to the God's Plan rapper. Reportedly, as he was being taken into custody after hearing the verdict, Walker yelled, "I didn't rape anybody, Your Honor. I didn't do it to anybody. What are your thoughts on the... Oh, what are your thoughts?" This is what I'm going to say, y'all. And I say this every time something like this comes up. We have got to stop putting people on a pedestal just because they have a talent that we like. Coming to the stage, Watermelon Sugar. Y'all, we've got to stop doing that. We have got to stop putting these people on pedestals just because they have a talent that we like. You know, I say this all the time, where there's smoke, there's fire. 30 women, all 30 of these women ain't lying on you. Now, he was only convicted of 6 counts. But that doesn't mean that those other, 23 women were lying. It just means that there wasn't enough evidence. They couldn't move forward. Y'all know how it goes. But no, not from the NFL. He was an actor. Believe, don't be making stuff up, child. Kaalan, what I just say the man's name was? Kaalan Walker. Him. Kaalan Walker. Now, I ain't know him. I don't know if I saw... Absolutely, those girls were telling in real time and were not believed. Right. Because don't we always say, well, why didn't they say something? Why didn't they say something? Why didn't they say something? And then when they do say something, when women do tell the story, when women do come out and report something, then nobody wants to believe them. You can't have it both ways. Either we want women to come out here and tell their stories, and when they come out here and they tell their stories, we got to believe them. And I'm not saying that every single person is telling the truth. We know that not every single person is telling the truth. But what we do have to do is pay attention to a pattern of behavior. We have to. I'm sorry. We can't keep giving people passes because they can act, or they can sing, or they look pretty, or they look nice, or they were friendly. Like, I'm sorry. Everybody ain't nice. Babyface and Quincy Jones need to write a book together about the music business breakdown, how to own rights, songwriting, royalties, clearance for commercials, and residuals. It would be a bestseller. You know what? It would be, but the reality is there are already books that exist. People just don't want to read them because people want the quick money and the quick fame, and that's what these people prey on. Because I tell people all the time, at this point, we can't keep using the excuse of what we didn't know, because the blueprint has been written time and time again. The blueprint has been written. We can look back on artists from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and we can see all the people that went before us that got, crapped out of their royalties and crapped out of their money because they took the quick check versus the long money. The reality is you don't make as much money on the front end as you do when you're making that long money. I'll never forget. I remember Keisha Cole. Now, people laugh at Keisha Cole and people talk about Keisha Cole, but I will never forget during her reality show when she was getting ready to come out with her second album, and the record company were asking her what she wanted to release as her first single. And I will never forget Keisha Cole said, "I don't care which song y'all release as the single. I wrote all of them." She was like, "I'm making money off of all of them, so I don't care which one you put out as the single." You know what I'm saying? And so, yes, the book will be a bestseller, but the problem is there are books that are out there. There are books that are out there, and people, we still see it happen all the time. People take this quick money, When you're assaulted, you're often victim blame. Absolutely. Trust me. When I was assaulted, it happened to me by the hospital workers. Exactly. And I know for men, it's even worse, Leo. For men, it's even worse. But absolutely, you're victim blame. They always want to know, well, why were you there? What were you wearing? What did you do? What did you say? Why didn't you leave? It's always about what you did not do. Right. Sparkle told her story. And let's remember, Sparkle told that story from the beginning. Sparkle's story ain't never changed. And people still demonizing her. Listen, let me tell y'all something. There are 2 shows that I have reviewed, and I already told y'all this. There are 2 things that I have reviewed on my channel where I've gotten the nastiest comments under my videos. There are 2 shows that I reviewed, and I've been doing YouTube for almost 5 years or 5 years. 2 shows that I got the nastiest comments under. Show number 1, Basketball Wives, that first season that OG was on there. Show number 2, Surviving R. Kelly. The nastiest comments were left under my Surviving R. Kelly videos. No, not even Potomac. I mean, people, you had your team Candace people that, say stuff here and there, but they're not nasty. I mean, they're nasty, but not nasty. You know what I'm saying? When I say nasty, I mean, I told you, people call me all kinds of ugly, fat, 8. They call me bitch. They call me all kinds of stuff under my R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly video and under Basketball Wives. That's why when I reviewed Basketball Wives last season, I said I wasn't even going to talk about the colorism. I wasn't going to do it. I just wasn't going to do it. Seeing how people were Surviving R. Kelly made me lose hope even more. The Whitney estate isn't where it needs to be because she didn't write. Well, not be right. She didn't. Well, it's where. No, it's where it needs to be. The people who wrote those songs are the ones making the money. Dolly Parton didn't told y'all that she bought out a whole block down in Tennessee, and she calls it the house that Whitney built. She built her offices in a black neighborhood in the area of Tennessee where she lives, and that's where her offices are. And she calls it the house that Whitney built. Because she wrote I Will Always Love You. That's her song. She wrote it. I Believe in You and I. That is not a Whitney. Whitney didn't write that. She made it what it was, but the people who wrote that song make that money. Making a Band showed you that if you go back and watch. Absolutely. Is it Nashville, Leo? Thank you, babes. Thank you. I knew it was Tennessee because she's in Pigeon Forge is where her where Dollywood is, right? Pigeon Forge. Oh, you were comparing. Oh, I got you, Belize. Okay. Belize, I can't be listen, I love you, boo, but I gotta be careful with you sometimes. I don't know what you be doing sometimes, girl. It's like these dudes and women identify with the people on a personal level, and that makes me want to wrap my nieces up in bubble wrap. Child, okay? Right, that's what I'm saying. Surviving Kelly was emotionally draining to watch. Mark Quinn, why would you go backstage when the concert has only men? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know if you're talking about those are the types of questions that victims are asked, or are you asking that question? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so, again, I believe the victims. I'm glad that he was convicted. I'm glad he's going to jail. That's all I got for that. Right. Whitney was never right. Never. Donna Ross wasn't a writer. Donna Ross didn't make the money that she could have made. Donna Ross. And that's why the Beehive about to sting me. But that is why I think Beyonce goes out of her way to make sure that her name is on her music. Because that's where the money is, whether she wrote the song or not. Moving on. Hey, sweet pea, what's up, boo? All right, y'all, but let's get into. I think that was everything except for the Ashley story. Oh, Blac Chyna. So Blac Chyna, it seems as though Blac Chyna got them Kardashians on the run. And listen, I found out yesterday that what I said on my live yesterday is absolutely true. Allegedly, let me say, I shouldn't say absolutely true. I'm gonna say allegedly true. The Kardashians did offer Blac Chyna a settlement. They wanted to settle this case, and she was like, "Nope, we're going to court." Nope. Well, she did that too. Rebo, she did that too. Whitney, Phyllis, and a lot of other artists were not able to take control of their careers like they could have. Yeah, definitely Phyllis. And that's because Phyllis didn't fit the mold. She didn't fit that idea of what they physically wanted her to look like. Hey, Denisha. Whitney should have been worth way more than $20 million. Well, let's not forget. I mean, listen, let's just call a spade too. Let's not forget that Whitney Houston had a ferocious drug habit. Let's not act like she wasn't getting high and she wasn't doing dumb stuff with her money. Okay, yes, I didn't come for Diana. Oh, you the people in the chat. Okay, well. Child. Whitney was worth $200 million, not $20 million. Listen, I ain't about to get into. Y'all can argue about that in the chat, child. But remember, Phyllis was always, because remember, Phyllis was tall. Phyllis had that booming voice. Again, remember, they just didn't know. They didn't know where to place her. And then remember, she was with Arista at one point, and my boy at Arista, she came to Arista at the same time Whitney came to Arista. And so where did the attention go? Arsenio is going to be doing a limited run on at the Netflix comedy special, his show. And Whitney was taking care of her whole family. Well, yeah, there's that too. Okay, so yesterday, I had this information yesterday, but I wasn't sure about it, and I didn't say it on, I didn't say it because I wasn't sure about it. But, yeah, Clive, that's who it was, Clive. Ashley Darby has filed for legal separation from Michael Darby. Allegedly on Saturday night at the premiere of Karen's premiere party for her show, she spoke on it, let the cat out the bag, and of course it ran from there. This is going to be her storyline. And shout out to the person who reminded me in my comments today that I told y'all this 2 years ago. Shout out to the person that reminded me that I told y'all this. Phyllis Hyman, don't get me started on Phyllis Hyman, y'all. That's my baby. I told y'all that, by El Teddy, I told y'all that Ashley was going to have baby number 2, and that was going to be her storyline for last season. And that this season, her storyline was going to be her and Michael getting a divorce. And next season, her storyline is going to be life after the divorce and her dating again and being a single mom. I said it. And I forgot that I said it. But somebody I think it was Lil Baby, reminded me in the comments and said, well, you told us this was going to be her storyline this season. She was going to have that second baby. And then she was going to divorce Michael. And then next season, her storyline is going to be life after divorce and her dating and all that. But her storyline this season is going to be leaving Michael, going through the divorce, becoming a single mother, the stress and all of that. Child. Now, somebody else under my comments told me that they also said that she removed wife from her profile. Now, I didn't go look because I honestly forgot to check before we went live. But they told me that, and I believe, my people be telling me stuff under the comments, and I believe them. As long as, oh, Lord, exactly, Kiwan. I'm with you on that one. Oh, well, absolutely, Ashley secured the bag. That's what baby number 1 and baby number 2 was. Now, I'm not saying she had those kids just to secure the bag. I believe she absolutely wanted to be a mother. But I also believe that she knew that her marriage was hitting its final lap. And she was like, let me go on and get these babies. Because I know I want churn, and I know I want churn from him. So let me go on and hit this final lap. Listen, let me tell y'all. Ashley's not. When it comes to certain things, Ashley might be naive, but Ashley's not stupid. I believe this is the long con. And when I say con, I'm not saying Ashley is a con, but I believe this was the long game. It was me and Michael are not where we once were. See, here's the thing. I believe that absolutely that Ashley was with the shits at the beginning of the relationship. Ashley was cool with the threesomes. Ashley was cool with the bisexuality, with bringing other women into their bedroom, bringing other men allegedly into their bedroom. Ashley was cool with it. But here's the thing. Ashley was also in her early 20s. People change, people evolve, people grow, people move. People don't want to do the things they used to do. Ashley's a mother now. So she has every right to want something different in her marriage. She has every right to say, you know what? I want a more traditional marriage. I no longer want to be out here having threesomes. I no longer want to be out here with different people in and out of my bed. I have 2 children that I'm taking care of, and I'm in a different space now, right? But on the flip side, Michael married you a certain way. So he has every right to say, well, that's not what I want in my marriage anymore, because this is what I said I wanted, and this is what I signed up for. I want a woman that's cool with me bringing a man home every once in a while. I want a woman that's cool with me bringing a woman home every once in a while. Like, that's it. That's all. Like, that's who I marry. So both of them, I think, are just at an impasse. I think that they really, so she did change her Instagram. Okay. I think that in the beginning, I think they really did love each other. Oh, thank you, Charlita. I'm sorry, Sharita. I have a friend named Charlita. Hi, thank you, Sharita. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, really big girl. I actually found a sucker and liked it. It was all part of getting the bag. I know that's right. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with getting the bag. Listen. Because I told y'all from the beginning that a friend of mine, he knew Michael and Ashley. He knew Michael and Ashley when they first started dating, because Ashley was a bartender at Michael's bar. Michael had a bar. Ashley was a bartender, and they started dating. And he knew them from there. He knew them. He's been on a couple of episodes in the first season. He was at her birthday party, and he was at another event that they had. He was invited to, and I remember him telling me about it. He knows Katie as well. Because matter of fact, I used to do the radio show with him. If y'all go back to my radio show days, when I was doing the radio show, I did the radio with him. And when they first announced the Real Housewives of Potomac, he told me he was like, I know two of the women that's going to be on that show. So he told me then that he knew Ashley and he knew Katie. Oh, thank you for becoming. Oh, look at that! Thank you for becoming a member. Mwah! Thank you so much. Y'all welcome Sharita to the membership, honey. Yes, thank you for the super chat and the membership. I appreciate you. I'm waiting for the Wanda Michael take. Listen, Ashley divorce is well overdue. Michael should have kicked to the damn curb. Ashley is no damn fool. Hold on. Ashley is no damn fool. She has a cum laude college degree. She makes strategic moves. Yes, she's not stupid at all. Not at all. Ashley might be trash, but I can respect her. So when I see one, Xavier, you are terrible. You thought you were a member? I think you were a member. You know what? Sometimes YouTube, what I have found is sometimes YouTube will, like if you've been a member for too long, it's like they force you to update your information. Because they've done that to me with memberships with other people. Just like they'll unsubscribe you from people's channels. YouTube does that. Y'all make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel, please. It was 120 some people in here. It's 118 people. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that like button while you're here. It is so appreciated. Hey, Veronica. Thank you. I'm about to get it redone. Not this weekend, but hopefully next weekend. Let me get it redone. Now Michael can live happily. Ciao. Your classmate knows AVC. Who's AVC? Who's AVC? You talking about the Congresswoman? Your classmate knows a couple of them too. Yeah, even Spot can't be no swindle. They both got what they. Yeah, exactly, Miss Honey. And I just think that they're both in a different space now, so it's cool. They signed an updated prenup, and I'm sure that Ashley made sure that she did everything she was supposed to do as it relates to that prenup. So she gonna get her little piece of change. You could tell by her TikTok videos that she's in the apartment. So wherever the separation is this time, Michael left. Remember the last time she left? and got an apartment. Well, it looks like this time Michael was the one that left because she still, from her TikTok videos, it looked like she's still in the apartment that they were in. I think I might not like Ashley. Child. He said Ashley was cool people, though. You've had it with YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is disrespectful when it comes to stuff like that, child. They will unsubscribe you from people. They've unsubscribed me from people. I told y'all that all the time. That sometimes I'd be like, I know I was subscribed to this person. You thought he took himself back to Australia, child? Well, no, I don't think he would do that. He got too much. He has too much business here in the States. He might go back temporarily, but we did, Miss Honey. But I can tell you again, this is Juvia's place. This is from their berries collection. What I have on, it's maroon. Oh, wrong way. It's maroon. It's from their berries collection. Michael wants to kidnap Juan. Watch out, Robin. Child. Well, let's say this. Hopefully that means that we don't have to see him on screen again, because you know how I felt about having Michael on screen, y'all. Y'all know how I felt about that. Well, with that being said, let me get ready to get out of here for today. Don't forget, y'all, that the Whether You Like It or Not panel is coming back. We'll be back the Tuesday. We'll be on Tuesdays this go round. We'll be back the Tuesday after the premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season. We will be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives this go around. So make sure y'all catch us. We will be rotating platforms like we did last time. We'll be starting off with Scotty's platform, and then we'll rotate from there. So please, and thank you. And I'm thinking about doing a regular committed every week panel for Love and Marriage DC. So y'all let me know. I'm gonna put a poll on the channel and see how y'all feel about me doing a regular every week panel on Love and Marriage DC. Y'all let me know. They unsubscribed me to Jamie. That's why I hate when y'all turn on subs only. Well, but you know what's funny though is I haven't done it because I just forget to turn it on. That's part of the reason when I do turn on subs only. That's part of the reason why I do it, because I don't think some of y'all realize that y'all get unsubscribed. But when I do it on subs only, I do it like you have to be a sub for like 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, you can comment. Thank you. Bravo has divorced MD years ago when he was grad. Yeah, he should have. He absolutely should have. And that's what I said. Because again, I've said it a million times, and I'll keep saying it. If that had been a woman who he was grabbing like that, it would have been no question. He'd have been gone, and Ashley probably would have lost her job too, because she would have been collateral damage. But because it was a man, it's that double standard. It's the double standard. But if he had done to women what he did to men. Well, thank you, unapologetically, Ramel. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Thank you so much. If Michael had been any one of the black husbands, I think color's a part of it too. But I also think if those had been women and not men. But I do think color's a part of it. Don't get me wrong. But when I do put on my members only chat, I just set it for like, I think you can set it for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I usually set it to like 5 minutes. So that way, if you thought you were a member, and you know the other reason why I do members only chats is to keep the bots out. Because you know how sometimes you'll get spammed. Chats will get spammed or the bots will come in. It keeps the bots out because they're not subscribed. The bots aren't subscribed to you. So that's another reason why I said it. I do it. I honestly don't care if she really leave him. She could still go bye-bye. I'm okay when she leave the show too. Hey, DJ Dale, 1122. Hey, girl. Yes. All right, y'all. But that's it. That's all. We're gonna get out of here for today. Thank y'all for being here. Like I said, we had gotten up to 120 some people in the chat. I thank y'all for being here. Please, on your way out, if you did not on your way in, hit the like button. Please hit the like button on your way out. And if you are not a member and you had a good time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is all free 99. Okay? I'll catch y'all on the other side. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Mwah. Love and Marriage DC starts May. Like May, the second weekend in May, I think. I think it's the second weekend in May. So I'm going to put the poll on my channel. I'm going to put the poll up right now so y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.